Our lives are never going to be the same after 24 months. Here's things that people are not thinking about or even talking about, okay? We're talking about cryptocurrency. We're talking about blockchain, distributed ledger technology. I'm a big fan of blockchain, DLT. You guys know how I feel about XRP, XLM, things like that, because I understand banking. But this is something that nobody is talking about. Many of the economists are starting to talk about this, or people who are kind of against the normal everyday economists. But think about this for just a moment, warriors. The US currency, the dollar specifically, has been in circulation for over 100 years, okay? Since 1971, we detached from the gold standard. Now we could easily do that, and the feds could print as much money as they want, but here's the biggest thing that helped them do that, is that all oil was traded in US dollars. So the US dollar is the reserve currency still currently today. Now here's the thing that people are not paying attention to. Countries, specifically countries in the BRICS, right? The BRICS, which is, if you take a deep dive in that, many of them are working to de-dollarize. And some of them are working to go back to a gold-backed currency. And I believe some of these cryptocurrencies may be involved in that. But just listen to me for just a second. So if you're in America and you're in the stock market that's overvalued greatly, look at the Warren Buffett indicator, okay? Your 401k is in the stock market. You've worked your whole fucking life for this company to retire with $1 million, and it's sitting in the stock market, right? That's overvalued like crazy because all the quantitative easing, the printing of money, because they were able to detach from the gold standard. And countries start to go to a gold-backed currency. They don't need American dollars after that. And once they don't need American dollars, the value of American dollar will collapse, okay? So it doesn't matter if you have $1 million in the stock market. Your $1 million probably won't even buy you a gallon of milk. On the other hand, if the stock market collapses, what do people do? They go running to the dollar. But if other countries are working to get to a gold-backed currency, they don't need the dollar as the reserve currency. They are stacking up gold right now. They are adding gold right now. Why are they all doing that? Because they want to move away from the American dollar that has been bullying them for the last, 50 years? Warriors, you are about to go through one of the biggest economic changes you've ever seen in your life. And many people who are retirement age are not prepared for this. The people I'm worried about is the baby boomers. They're not paying attention to this. They're watching the media. They're being predictive programmed based on information. Whoever controls the money, controls the information, controls the people. It's time to wake up, America. Click my profile, tons of free resources, thousands of hours of free content. Warriors, get your shit together. I truly love you guys from my heart to yours.